Okay, what we're having at this event today is they're having a beer tasting with the Mountain Valley Brewing Company. They're a local brewery, and tell us about yourself.
Well, we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary. We're in Axton, Virginia, on Mountain Valley Road. We started growing hops, so it started as a farm, and we got to growing the hops, and we went into the brew. And we looked, actually moving down here about 4 years ago. We looked in. We used to go to breweries where we're at, and really wasn't a lot down here. So it was like, we had the farm. I was doing some home brewing at the time, and we decided to let's give it a try and do a brewery. So we opened up a little farm brewery.
And we appreciate you coming up to this event, and you'll be here several times.
We'll be here
throughout the season.
It looks like we're going to be here this month. We're going to be here in July, and September and October, I think, is when we're scheduled to be here.
So you do everything there. You grow the hops.
We brew the beer.
Brew the beer.
We have a small tasting room. We have a pavilion where we do events. We have food trucks and bands that come out during the weekends. We're open on Thursdays from 5 to 9:30 on Saturday. Friday we're open from 5 to 10:30, Saturday 1 to 10:30, and Sunday 2 to 6.
Great.
And usually Sunday we have an entertainer that comes out on the deck, and it's like an acoustic or that kind of thing too. So we try to have a little bit for everybody.
Great. Well, we appreciate you coming and helping us out with this, and hope the best for you, and thank you so much.
I appreciate it. This has been fun, and we really look forward to coming back.
Great. Hi, we're standing here talking with Brian Williams from the Smith River Outfitters, and we're having the July 21st. Tell us about it.
Well, we love the cruise-ins that we have once a month, and then in addition to that, we have some Bassett family fun floats. So our first one is actually on June 26th, and then on July 21st, we're going to have a special float, and that's going to be Cruise On Down the Smith. It's going to be a flotilla, and what we're going to do is get people to decorate their boats up. They can dress them up like a car, they can put sails on them, whatever they want to do.
Right.
And we're going to put in just upstream here about a mile at the Bassett ramp, and they're going to float down here where the judges are going to judge the boats, and then get out at the Smith River Outfitters shop down there. So it should be a lot of fun.
And this will be open to everybody?
Yeah, anybody. There's no registration
no
or
charge
anything.
to get into it. It's just
come on down,
decorate your boat and come on in.
That's exactly right. See how crazy you can get your boats decorated up. We do a lot of paddling on the river. We're out here all the time. We have weekend events all the time, but this is just something different. Everybody that's paddled this river loves it, so this just gives an added little bonus to do something different. It's a lot of fun to dress your boats up.
Plus, everybody that has a car at the cruise in can stand at the riverbank and watch the boats go by.
That's exactly right. We want to give another added thing to the cruise in where people can come down here and see all these crazy boats floating by.
And I think that's such a good idea, because it gives people a reason. The cars are good enough reason to come and see, but you've got entertainment for everybody. There's something for everybody to come and see and enjoy the evening.
Absolutely, and we've got such a beautiful river. I mean, you can't beat this. I just walk through here every time we have a cruise in, and I'm trying to go somewhere and I get distracted by these beautiful cars. It's fantastic looking at these things, but we also want people to come down and enjoy this beautiful river, because that's what Bassett's all about.
That's great. Well, Brian, thank you so much, and we appreciate you taking time to talk with us. Here we are with one of our sponsors, Papa's Pizza. This is Tony Palumbo. He's the owner, and we want to tell everybody the food court has been moved across the street. We're back behind the Bassett building now along the river. They're doing some work on the train station, so we're going to be over here for this season. But right now we want to talk to Tony about his pizza.
Hey, hi, how you doing? It's Tony from Papa's Pizza, and we've been over here for 20 years. Actually, tomorrow we're going to celebrate 20 years, and we got some big special going on for tomorrow.
And I think everybody probably knows where you're located, but tell us where you're located.
Yeah, it's a 4288 Firestone Park Highway, Bassett, Virginia.
I'm sure everybody knows where it's at. They have a great buffet. You still have the buffet?
Yes, we do a buffet tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow we got special, because for 20 years we do $4.99 for lunch buffet.
Right.
And we do have a special all day long, pizza and lasagna.
Tony's one of the great sponsors of this event, and you're here with your pizza every event, right?
Yes,
for the cruise
we try to do whatever we can for the community.
Right, and you do so much for the community, and we thank you for that, and we thank you for being here.
You test it?
You get him to test it.
Oh, he's going to test. There we go.
Oh, gracious!
Me too.
Oh no!
There we go. That's yours.
That's Now I'm going to have to go back over to the beer tent.
There we go. Yeah, I'll be over there too.
Yeah. But it's delicious. It always is. It always is.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony, and
Thank you.
we appreciate you, buddy.
No problem. Thank you, everybody.
One of the vendors that is in the community market, she's here, Annie Washburn, she's here about, wait, there you go, at every cruise in, selling cakes, pies, and they are delicious. She has, looks like apple butter, and just everything looks so good. And we've had the pies, she sells them here at every cruise in that we have, and we're glad to have her here. We're here with another vendor, the Backwoods Barbecue and Ribs. What's your name, sir?
Steve Kitchen.
Steve, tell us about your kitchen here.
Well, it's new. We just started up about a month ago, maybe a month and a half. I usually sit up in Martinsville at a local company. We figured we'd try one of the vending events.
Right.
Which I'm going to try to do all of these this year. We do everything fresh, cooked to order. Do all my burgers, hand patted burgers, so they're fresh burgers. I do catfish sandwiches. I smoke my own barbecue and ribs when I do it. We have hot dogs, homemade chili and stuff like that. Everything. We try to do it just as fresh as we can. All my meat comes from Filliman's Meat Market.
Right.
So,
Good stuff.
we did try to keep it good and fresh.
You guys are going to try to make it at every cruise in?
Yes, sir.
Good, that's great.
sir.
Well, we appreciate you.
My wife, Lori.
Hi, Lori. Say hey to us.
Hey,
Well, we appreciate you being here, and everybody, if you'd like to come to the cruise in, you don't have to eat dinner first. You can do it while you're here at the back.
A lot of good vendors here.
Yeah, there are a lot of good vendors, and we're trying to talk with them, and they do such a good job. And we appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here at the Bassett Highway 57 Cruise In, we're talking with,
Howard Harrison.
and he's the owner of Cuz's Hot Dogs, Burgers, and More. He's one of the vendors here, and I think he's one of the vendors at every cruise in that we have.
Yeah, we try.
Tell us something about what you offer.
Well, we offer all beef hot dogs, hamburgers, fries, onion rings. We do chicken wings. Come over to my hot spot. Sometimes we do barbecue, ribs, a little bit of everything.
And it's all cooked to order, right?
All cooked to order.
All
Nothing,
cooked to order when you-
nothing sitting under no light, soaking in no water.
Well, that's great.
Yes,
that's
sir.
great. Well, we appreciate you being here and being one of the vendors, and thank you for coming.
All right, thank y'all for having me.
Now we're here with Larissa Fuller. She has a vendor. She's a vendor set up at the Cruise Inn. Tell us about what you offer, Larissa.
I offer paparazzi accessories, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, and kids' jewelry, men's jewelry, and women's jewelry.
So, and all just people come in and you just have everything that they would like to have in the paparazzi line.
That's right. That's right.
great.
And I get new items in every week.
You do. Well, we appreciate you being here and being one of the vendors at the Cruise Inn.
Thank you
Thank
for having
you.
me.
We're here at the Bassett Highway 57 Cruise Inn, and we just want you to know this Cruise Inn is open to everything. Any car that you have that you want to come and show off, just bring it in. And here we have a mail Jeep, and it has had a few things done to it. I know this belongs to Liz Hoyle. I wanted to talk with Liz about it, but we can't track her down. But we're going to tell you about it anyway, what little I know. It's built on an S10 pickup frame. It has a 46 pickup bed on it that's been narrowed, and it has a 350. It's I'm not sure about the transmission in the car, but it's. Can you get a picture of the interior, Charles? Let's look at that. The floorboards are done with license plates, and the interior is just, and from what I understand, Liz is the one that's taking care of doing the interior, and it is an actual mail truck, but it is on an S10 pickup truck frame.
Probably one of the most creative we've seen here.
It absolutely is, and I think this is actually the second time they've owned it. And if you can notice the exhaust pipes for the front bumpers and the air cleaner mailbox. It is taken some imagination to do this one.